let me ask
y'all
y'all something.
something.
I feel like this is something that has happened to all of us. You're sitting around on what would otherwise have been a very good day, and then and just like normal, you swallow your spit, you feel that itch in the back of your throat, and suddenly I got sick. I didn't have the energy to cook, so I got on DoorDash and I scrolled until I found one thing I could stomach, which ended up just being a 6-inch Subway sandwich. That's the only thing that I felt like I could eat. It was one sandwich. No sides, no drinks, no little cookie that sits in his glass house and taunts me at the checkout line. By the time my food came and I looked at the receipt that came with it, I realized that I just spent $25 on a sandwich. I grew up in what some people call an ingredients household. I feel like as kids, we all had that habit of trying to cure our boredom by randomly opening the fridge or cabinet, hoping that something delicious would randomly appear as if we secretly had those food replicators from Star Trek. But when you live in an ingredients household, your boredom snacks are either cheese, a Frito, or some frozen meat that hasn't been touched since that child preacher was on Oprah.
Shall the Son of Man be ashamed?
Although being an ingredients household can take place at any tax bracket, this is coming from an experience where my family spent some time having to choose between having enough to eat or having something good to eat. And luckily, I now live in Southern California where food is so cheap and stores like Erewhon are just generously giving food away. I mean, I don't understand how the fuck do they stay in business with affordable prices like these?
Come on, man. Come on.
When you look up why are groceries so expensive, you get this answer first. The way this sentence is worded, they make it sound like you're paying more for groceries because food workers demand better pay because they're dying.
Some of you may die, but it's a sacrifice I am willing to make.
So if you're going online to look for an answer for that triple figure Trader Joe's trip, this isn't gonna help. But let's say that's not enough and you wanna find an answer that's actually gonna reduce your prices. So you go to NerdWallet and you see this, the global factors affecting food prices. This isn't a very satisfying answer either. There's a lot of factors that go into it, and I get it. There is no grand solution that's just suddenly gonna lower grocery prices, and it's probably gonna get a lot worse before it gets better for any of us. One of the only things my family would splurge on grocery-wise when I was a kid was what I still consider to be one of the single greatest delicacies ever produced by this earth.
Gefilte fish.
Gefilte fish.
If you expect this to be in my house for more than a day, you're fucking wrong, because I love this shit. That doesn't look like cat food, that's delectable. But they're so fucking expensive. So when things got a little bit more tough for my family, these were the first to go. And I don't think I've had gefilte fish in 10 years. But the lesson I learned is that grocery prices are gonna stay high. I don't think any of us are really in a position to change that, but I do think that we shouldn't be walking around with this guilt about the food that we buy because we should enjoy it. Sometimes I want an $8 drink from Starbucks. And it's not because it's worth more than any other coffee, but because it tastes nice, and sometimes I deserve a treat. If you're in a similar position as me, I want you to walk away with the feeling that you are allowed to buy the food that you enjoy. There's always gonna be a price on it, and Erewhon is always gonna take that price and triple it just for fun. So today, I'm going to splurge, and I'm going to order a $17 jar of gefilte fish, because I haven't had this food in like 10 years, and I love it, and it's just never felt like I could afford it. So, let's see if I still like it.
So I hopped into the clunky mobile, racing to Ralph's for my precious gefilte, trying not to worry too hard that I won't like it anymore and it'll be a waste of $20, but I was comforted to see and say hello to the Bad Boys billboard by Ralph's. Before I could even get in, I was stopped by a girl asking for money to visit her church, and I told her I already have a church, which isn't true, but I got overwhelmed and gave her $5 so the conversation would end. So now I'm out $5 before even stepping into the grocery store, where I wander for 15 minutes looking for the gefilte fish, only to find that online the price was already much more than the last time I checked, and this one was much more. And I tried to find the aisle in my local Ralph's where it was, but the website wanted me to sign in, and I was so close to just giving up until I went back to the aisle where I first looked, and there it was.
That yummy, yummy gefilte fish.
Great to meet you. Okay, a bit's not going anywhere. Manischewitz, gefilte fish in gelled broth. No MSG added. Oh my god. There's no fucking reason this needs to be that hard. I fucking got it. I got it. What if I did all of that and I don't like it at all? Okay. There it is. It smells exactly like I remember it. That's good. We did it, gang. That tastes awesome. It's really good. Thank you for watching me rant about food. I hope this makes you feel a little bit more comfortable, or like you're not the only person who's struggling to get all the food that you really want to eat. It's weird that basic necessities like this are such a struggle, but I believe in you. I hope you enjoy your $8 Starbucks drink. And if you're the CEO of Erewhon, I hope that you die.
He's gonna be a gefilte fish soon.